Good evening, everyone. Please join in as we talk with members of the Lady Saints basketball team. We'll be live shortly. Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to the West Quest Podcast, episode 2. Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing out there tonight? Y'all let me know if you can hear me good and see me good in the comments. Let me know if you can hear and see me in the comments. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight I'm streaming on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. So let me know if everyone can hear me out there. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We are here tonight with members of the Lady Saints basketball team. Get this out. All right, here we go. We are joined tonight by members of the Lady Saints basketball team. First of all, I'm going to bring the ladies up to the stage and let them introduce themselves. And in the comments, let me know if you can see and hear me good. Good evening, ladies. Good evening, ladies. How y'all doing?
Good.
I'm doing
Awesome, awesome. Well, first of all, thank y'all for joining the West Quest podcast. I'm still getting acclimated to this talking to the computer thing and talking to guests while we have guests watching. So y'all bear with me. And the first thing I want y'all to do is introduce yourselves.
I'm Nisha.
On Ja.
I'm Zariah.
All right, welcome. And if you guys have been following the Lady Saints this year, these three ladies are heavily, heavily involved in the six Lady Saints this year. Nisha plays point guard and some shooting guard. Jai plays point guard and shooting guard as well. And Raya, I think you'd be classified as the center or the power forward.
You can say it
Either
don't even
one.
matter.
So thank y'all for joining us. Also, let us know what grade you ladies are in.
10.
The 11th.
I'm a senior.
All righty. So first, let's start off by talking about some highlights of the season. First of all, what was y'all's regular season record?
20-1, I think.
Yeah, like 21.
Oh, 21-1.
21-1. Congratulations, ladies. That is such a huge accomplishment. A lot of people cannot say that they have experienced the same when it comes to any sports for that matter. So I just want to commend you ladies on that because that is really something admirable. And you guys have done well. And I've been there to watch most of it this season and experience it with you guys. And also, I know what it's like. In 2003, 2004, I was on what some call the best Lady Saints basketball team of all time. And at the end of our regular season, we were ranked number one. So I experienced the same thing. So I want y'all to talk about it, how it must feel to just walk around and have that badge of honor attached to you guys. So let's start with either one of you.
Oh, I go. Um, you don't really notice it. Like Coach Morgan has built us up to be so humble that like we tend to forget our 21-1. Like, and once you sit back and you just think about it, you like, dang, we came this far. This is a big accomplishment, but we can't just get the big head. So we just continue to stay humble. We don't too much talk about being 21-1. We just trying to stay focused, especially around this time.
Awesome. Nisha, Jai.
Same as she said.
So tell me some of the things that you all have done collectively as a team to prepare you for this type of success.
Work hard and be disciplined.
Like
I
this
mean,
summer,
was it 1 week? How long? I mean, I know it didn't happen overnight.
It been a long time.
Months, weeks.
Long nights, long days.
Yes.
even summertime, we supposed to be out having fun. We in the gym, dribbling, layups, shooting around,
Running.
24/7, running. It's wild.
Yeah, awesome, awesome. And I could talk about Radnisha, for instance. I'll start with you. Just watching you grow as a player. I think I first encountered you maybe your eighth grade year. I saw the shot. It was there. I saw the handles. It was coming. And just to see you now, just to see how much progress you made in 2 years, can you tell me what it's been like and like what your mindset is, how your mindset has shifted from that eighth grader to this sophomore that we're seeing now?
Um, I have more confidence now, and I feel myself getting better day by day. I can see the difference from 8 to now.
So what are some of the things that gave you that confidence?
Working out and just being motivated and confident. Listening to others, encouraging me.
Right. Awesome. Awesome. And Jai, I didn't get a chance to see you play in middle school, but I have watched you over the years at Selma High. And you were always a good ball player, but now you're arguably one of the best players in the county this year. And I actually talked about it on one of my other Facebook posts. How does that feel? I mean, just knowing that you are really the spark for the team at the top. Like, how does that feel, and how did you get to become the player that you are?
I mean, like, it feel good to be like the spark of the team and all and stuff.
So what do you think? Like, I see you, I see it in your face at the top of the key when you're breaking down playing defense. What's going through your mind up there?
Um, I'm gonna lock that person up. Like, I want that ball. Like, I'm gonna get it.
And do you feel like that's the best part of your game? You feel like that's what sets you apart?
Yeah, man.
All right. Anything else you want to add? Just your mindset on defense. All right, Zariah. And now you know we started from the bottom. I remember
Very
you coming right. I remember you coming over to the house, and I caught myself gonna trade you one time, and I said, "Oh Lord." But man, now watching you play now with that fire, that tenacity, I watched you dribble. I even watched you take some jump shots this year. Like, please tell us about how you grew from then to now. Tell me some of the things you did, and tell me how your mindset changed and how you got there.
Okay, so this whole basketball journey has been a lot. From ninth grade, I've been playing since like seventh grade, but we're not even gonna talk about it. But from ninth grade to now, I mean, all I could do was watch because I sat on the bench a lot of my ninth grade year, my 10th grade year. So when Ray leaving, Makai coming, I had no other choice but to step up. So it was like I either go hard or we just continue to lose. And so that's my inspiration that I had to. I had no other choice but to get better in every aspect so I can continue to help my team.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's been amazing to watch you all grow. Now let's talk about pregame. How do y'all get ready for the game? What are some of the things that you all do to get motivated for the task at hand?
We be in
And
the
listen to
bed.
music.
What are some of your who are some of your favorite artists, or some of the songs that just get you in that
J-
mode?
JJ play the same song every
Young boy.
game, but I guess they seen the word. She listened to Young Boy every single game day, and we be back there listening to it every song.
And do you feel like that's the thing that just say now it's go time? Let's lock in. Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So what inspired each of you to start playing basketball?
Watching my sister when I was younger.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Drake. Drake was an awesome player as well. Jai.
My cousin, she used to play for Key.
Keith. Shout out to Keith. I like the bear. Shout out to Keith. Zariah.
I played just to play, and my cousin played. Trey played. So then I had Frank telling me I need to do something. So it was like I might as well just go and try it out.
And then y'all just fell in love with it from there.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Can you all share a memorable moment from a game that y'all played this year? What was like one of the highlights of the season this year?
We went
Rotate.
into overtime with Bruce.
Rotate. Rotate.
When I shot that 3,
Man, that must have been an amazing feeling. I watched that game from home, and I could just feel the electricity through the screen. Jack, tell us about that. Those last few seconds, like how do you have the heart to even take that shot, and what were you thinking?
I knew when Jill number 11 got off me, I was gonna shoot. Cause they put like a smarter guard on me, and she don't play the defense that Jill plays. So I was just like, I'm gonna shoot it.
All right, man, that was awesome. I think that was what double overtime, or was it triple?
Double.
Double overtime. Amazing. Yeah, I'm having a little issue seeing the comments. I see some comments, but I can't get them up there. Y'all hang on one second. Let me see. Can I get these comments up here?
I'm thinking,
Well, we'll just keep rolling. Cause let's see. Oh no, I can't get the comments up there. All right. So we talked about that game. And speaking of Brutech, that one loss that you all had came from Brutech. And you all, I mean, after I'm just gonna say after you all win this game on Monday, y'all will face them again. What is gonna be different? Just talk about that.
I just like when it comes to Brutech, it's a lot that we have to think about considering the fact that they have been together for a while and we're just now building this bond, this chemistry that we have now. So the first time we worked hard, we fought to the end. The second time, they hustled more than us, and I will give them that. That's the only reason that they really won. And this time coming around, I feel as if we're not gonna let up at all because we want to win. We don't want our season to end. We want to be number one in the area. We want to win everything. So I just feel like this time around, we really should be able to take care. I'm not speaking in advance, but I'm saying like that's one of the key points that we have to do in order to win the game.
Right, absolutely. I agree with you. And I love how y'all are so humble. Not one time this year have I seen y'all just boast and brag or even just talk smack. I just love the humbleness. So I love the way you answered that question, but at the same time you kept it humble. I appreciate that. Jai and Jai,
I
you go
agree
first.
with Mariah.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Me too.
All right, so y'all locked in. Brutech is on the radar.
Yes.
And I do see some comments on my phone, and I know it's some familiar faces, and I can't get them on the screen, but y'all know Angela Benjamin is tapped in, Mr. Leon Mason is tapped in, Kishona Tripp, she's tapped in, and she's cheering all you guys on. They're giving y'all shout outs on your responses. And Angela said that Brew Baker game was crazy, and it was. And I see Letty and a couple of other people, and we even have people from Portland here. So shout out to Bubba, shout out to Bubba, and we have Miss Wright here. And so thank y'all for joining. And I'm just gonna let these ladies continue to take it away. I'll see your comments on the phone, and if y'all have questions, I'll read them from my phone, and I'm sure these ladies will be glad to answer. So let's continue moving on because we've talked about that Brutech thing, and we're gonna get there. Yeah, I can't wait. Now, how do you all balance academics with your athletic responsibilities?
It can get tough, but scholar before athlete.
I agree with this.
Without
Ryan?
without school, it's no basketball. So you think bad grade or you feel just not go to class, it's gonna be consequences at home and on the court. So like it's no in between, no balance. It's school first, then athletics.
That's great because kids coming up behind y'all need to hear that. It's not just about basketball. It doesn't matter how good you are on that football field, on that baseball diamond. If you do not get your work, you will not be able to compete. So shout out to you ladies. And I think I heard Coach Morgan say y'all had an overall GPA of like, y'all know it was it was something really good. It's like 3.6 or something like that. Coach Morgan, if you're in the comments, let us know. But shout out to y'all for getting the job done in the classroom as well. All right. What challenges have you all faced as female athletes in the basketball community?
Support, support. Like from last year to now, when it came to games, nobody came to our games. Like
But
it
now
was
we winning. Everybody want to support us.
yeah, like we win is like everybody want to come. Everybody saying go Lady Saints, but like where was this last year when we actually needed you guys? Not saying y'all the support is not appreciated because we appreciate every game that y'all come to. It really motivates us and helps us to keep going. We need that from the cheerleaders to the people in the stands. We appreciate it, but when you're a female playing basketball, don't nobody really want to come see that game. They come for the 18. So it's like we're gonna see come Monday who our supporters are for real because it's just us playing. But that's the only challenge that I face while playing basketball is the support system.
Me too. And
Me too.
injuries.
And I'm glad y'all brought that up because, man, and this is a whole nother podcast segment all in itself. Just female support. I mean, look at South Carolina and LSU. I mean, that's one of the only times that even we as a country get up and just really say, oh, we're going to watch this girls' basketball game. But they play other teams, Auburn and, Alabama State or just other teams, and those games are not as attended. So that is a very real topic. But I tell y'all what we can do, like they said tomorrow, y'all be in the place. Because tomorrow at 6 o'clock, these Lady Saints will be taking on Demopolis, and they need your support. So it's one game, it's 1 hour. You won't be there all night. It's one game. Come to the gym, come to the Big Blue House, and y'all support the Lady Saints on tomorrow. Tickets are only available on GoFan. No cash will be accepted, and we need all of the fans in the place. Coach Lumpkin says all of this, I think she was talking about academics. She said all of that prepares y'all for the real world. Miss Benjamin said true fans did support, and I know she'll be there tomorrow with bells and whistles on, as well as Renata. And then Coach Lumpkin also said the girls work just as hard. Beat us there on tomorrow. There's all great points and great comments. All right, let's continue with our questions. How does teamwork contribute to the success of the team?
Without teamwork, the job wouldn't get done.
Yeah.
Everybody on the team has to contribute.
And I feel like it has, since we're such a good team, we have balanced scoring. So I've been able, for everybody, all 5 people on the court being able to score, it helps us be better. Like, everything is just balanced, and we're going to continue to grow from this.
Yes. And us trusting each other on the court.
So, and that old saying, teamwork makes the dream work. And that is absolutely true. You guys are very unselfish. I have not seen a selfish ball game from you ladies this year. And you all are amazing. I love the way y'all keep it together. So teamwork truly makes the dream work. Your mom says she will be there tomorrow, Ranisha. And Keisha Under says she can't go live tomorrow for the playoffs because it's the playoffs and there are restrictions. So Keisha said, make sure you guys get your tickets. And Miss Glover said, we will be there. Coach Lumpkin says she is proud of y'all. And Angela Benjamin says, girl sports matters. And Miss Twink said, I will be there tomorrow to support my loves. So you guys have a lot of support. And like y'all said, y'all supporters, you're real supporters. We're going to be there. So let's continue to talk about, let's ask these questions. The next question is, can you share any pregame rituals? And we talked about it, or routines that you find helpful. I know we talked about music, but what are some other things that you guys do before the games?
Eat fruit.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Stay focused.
I got to take a nap. If I don't have no nap, everybody going to be mad at me because I just gotta take a nap before every game.
And also, y'all, we were gonna I'll tell you what, there is an organization that's gonna contribute to your pregame ritual on tomorrow. An organization has agreed to buy all of you all Zaxby's, so you all will have a gift card on tomorrow. The whole team, the cheerleaders and the boys as well, for their day. So you all do have some community support coming behind you. And tomorrow, I guess we'll reveal who that organization is, but you all do have some support. So shout out to that group, and y'all will find out more about that on tomorrow.
Thank you, guys.
So Zara, let's talk about this nap thing. What's up with the nap?
I don't know. It's like, it's just, we tested out before. In the biggest of games where I ain't take my nap. And then I just be grumpy the whole time. And everybody be like, oh my God, McCall, just chill. I don't know. I just got to take a nap.
Well, Zariah, you're a grumpy player anyway.
Yes, always.
I get to stand under the basket, so I can hear some stuff. And you are very tenacious on that court. Let's talk about that for a second. Like, what about that about? Because in life, in regular life, you're just this sweet child. But what is it about that basketball court that just does it for you?
First off, I would really like to apologize for anything you have me say while I'm under the basket. But when I'm on the court, I just like get under their skin because I know I'm gonna make them mad. From everybody on that court, everybody we played, I guarantee you they probably don't like me. But that's the thing, I don't care because I know take them out their game and they get mad, they get frustrated, they start missing balls, they start missing layups, and that's something that I just bring to the team. When I get them mad, my team gonna get mad because we finna do the thing while you mad, and we just keep on racing going.
Yeah, it is very interesting to watch. I will tell you that. And then knowing how you are just in normal life, it's pretty funny to be honest with y'all. Jai, your spirit in the game is just I don't think I've heard you say anything. You just lead with your actions. What is that? I mean, what about that like how are you so quiet and you play so well? Let's talk about that. Is she not quiet, y'all?
She said under her breath.
No, I didn't.
She not quiet at all.
I'm a shy person.
So you just lead with your gameplay.
Yeah, man.
And Rodnisha, I've seen you kind of get a little loose this year, and I heard you say a couple things. What brings that about? What brings out that part of you? How did that come about?
When other players on other teams just made me mad, I just had to get back under their skin.
So it's like when they say stuff to you, then you feel like, okay, I gotta let them know. Right. That is very fun. So Ms. Hasbury says you all are a very balanced group and you guys are really fun to watch. Eric Marnier, what's up, Big E? He said, win it all, Saints. And he has been a great supporter. When we were on our journey, he was one of the male athletes that was really down for the Lady Saints. So he's still watching from afar. So he says, win it all. Coach Turner says she's proud of y'all. Zariah is doing her thing in basketball and track. She said, this is my former tracker. Let's go. Let's keep it going, Lady Saints. And let's talk about that. You did go to the state finals last year in track?
Yes, ma'am.
What was your event?
I did 300-meter hurdles.
And so how far did you make it? Tell us about your track journey.
Oh, okay. So track, it's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Literally, I'm not even playing. And I feel like I've came a long way, and I appreciate Coach Turner since she's on here. I really appreciate her for like pushing me and making sure I look with track and not just queen. So I appreciate him for that. And Coach Walker, I also appreciate him for putting me in hurdles. And when it comes to hurdles, it was something that I grasped onto quickly. And so I was able to go to state because of the hard work and dedication that I put in. And when I went to state, I placed fourth, which is a huge accomplishment because a lot of females who came through somehow weren't able to do that. So I look at that as an honor, like I'm really doing something for the school and just stuff like that.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach Turner, for bringing that up. Worm says you all are doing great, and y'all know Worm is a big supporter of Lady Saints. Miss Kiera said y'all are her girls, and she loves y'all. And Miss Tripp says, I think she's talking about you, Zariah. She gets moody and cranky. And Coach Lumpkin is also laughing at Zariah and her tenacity out there in that court. And you all have a lot of people tapped in, and they are just giving you all kudos all the way. And Coach Walker has even tapped in. Hey, Coach Walker, how you doing? All right, so let's continue with this interview so we can go ahead and wrap it up. Who are some of your role models in female basketball or female sports? Or even it could be a male role model as well.
Fly J from LSU, she inspires me.
Haley from LSU inspires me.
Oh, yeah, both of them, they're great.
And of course, I like Angel Reese because of her attitude.
Bayou Barbie. All righty. And what advice would you all have for players coming up behind you all?
Um, keep your grades up.
Stay
I
focused.
say,
It may be hard, but you got this.
and I say, just keep going. If you at practice, you're not having a good practice. That's all the part of the process. Everything is for a reason. You just keep going as a person, cause it's gonna get rough. You're gonna want to quit plenty of times. Just keep going.
Awesome, awesome advice. What are some things that parents could be doing with their young girls or young boys coming up behind you all to be more prepared when they reach Selma High School? What do you think are some drills or some things they could be doing to get ready?
Supporting them, taking them to the gym.
Let them play on small AAU teams.
Especially the support part. Like it don't matter if your kid the second player out there. If that's something that
Support
they want,
matters.
you have to support them no matter what because they're gonna eventually get better. They're gonna eventually have confidence in themselves from that support that you're giving your kid.
All right. And while we're talking about that, Coach Lumpkin, I think she just kicked off the program in Selma City Schools. I think it's for fifth and sixth graders. Coach Lumpkin, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But she's been having practice. And I'm not talking about running around just dribbling the basketball. Y'all know Coach Lumpkin, she been having practice. And so she's working with those young kids coming up behind you all to get them more prepared because back in the day we had basketball at SOD, and that was sixth grade. And actually, Coach Lumpkin and I played against each other, and I think we went in double overtime, and I think the score was like 9-8, and she outshot us at the free throw line. But it was to get us exposed early, to get us go ahead, getting us practicing and dribbling and all that stuff. And we also competed 7th and 8th grade. And Ranisha, I know your middle school career was cut a little short due to COVID, because my son is in that class as well. So Coach Lumpkin, she sees the issue and she started a program to go back and get some of those younger kids. So now in fifth and sixth grade, we're gonna know the Ronisha Parkers. We're gonna know the Jais. We already know. We already see the Zariahs coming, so we'll get to see that a little early. And Coach Lumpkin, if you have more information, go ahead and put it out there in the comments. And what we could do as a community to support what you're doing because you're doing a great job. And Coach Lumpkin was my teammate as well. So we do have a few more comments and about 2 or 3 more questions, and then we'll shut it down. Miss Benjamin, of course, is supporting you guys, and some of your classmates are showing love, and Worm is also showing love, and Letty, they're shouting you out for your AU basketball program. Are you all on the AU team, or I know
Those two, not me.
but y'all too, Jai and Parker, y'all play AU?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Let's talk about that. How's AAU and how's it like to go around and play those different kids at these different facilities? Tell us about that. And what is AAU?
It's a travel team. So like when the season ends for school, you can still play, be more active and stuff. So you just want to sit around.
Yeah, it's more aggressive. Girls play for AAU team, so it prepare you for like
The upcoming season.
Yeah.
It's
and
fun.
what are some of the cities that you all have played in? Because I know y'all have a heavy travel schedule. What are some of the places that Coach Hasbury has taken you all to?
New Orleans, Kentucky, Texas,
New Orleans, Kentucky,
Florida.
Wow. Keep going.
Tuscaloosa. Oh no, Tennessee.
Tennessee. She took us to the cabins.
All right. Shout out Coach Hasbury. You're doing your thing clearly. And Coach Hasbury, if you have some ways or some information to put out there for other girls to join your program, let us know because I know I want my child to go to New Orleans and in Kentucky and all these great places. So shout out to you, Coach Hasbury, because I know that takes a lot of time and that's awesome. So shout out to Coach Lumpkin and Coach Hasbury. And Coach Morgan has even joined the live, guys. He's in the comments supporting you guys as well. Shout out to Coach Morgan. And Miss Curtis has also joined the live. All right. How has basketball impacted you all personally as far as your growth and development?
Oh.
Y'all scared? I mean, let's talk about. I mean, because Parker, we've already talked about what I've seen. Your confidence. So I know that's one way basketball has changed you. How did you build that confidence up?
Working, just being dedicated, ignoring the activity.
It's good, and you apply those skills to your everyday life, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And Jai, how about you? How's it help your growth personally?
I agree with Nisha.
And Zariah? Well, I tell y'all what, when I was playing, I did not realize the impact that basketball had on my life until I became an adult. And when I got out in the real world and had to make some real world decisions, and even now at work when I have to work on a team or, when I have to, and when I coach myself, I literally took most of the same things that my Coach Harris, instilled in me, and I applied it to my middle school team. And I didn't coach any of you guys, but in 3 years, I lost 3 games, 1 year undefeated. And so I took those great skills and qualities that I learned from my teammates and my coach, and I applied them right back. So you all may not see the full impact now of what Coach Morgan and Coach Rogers and Coach Walker are instilling into you guys. But I promise you, as you all continue to grow, this will be a different conversation 5 years from now. And who knows, you all will probably end up being a coach somewhere. I can see it. I mean, I really can. So you all may be the teachers or the coaches that come back and apply these skills and everything that you all are learning right back to the next generation. So just keep living. And Miss Curtis says, great job, ladies. Mr. Cole said, let's win the basketball playoffs at Selma High School. Worm says, shout out to Miss. Oh, I take that, Worm. Thank you. Coach Morgan showing support. And Angela Benjamin says, shout out to head coach Will Morgan and his staff for a beautiful ride this year. Some of these games were insane and we loved it. And Coach Smith from RB Hudson has also tapped in. Hey, Coach Smith. And I think we are now at our final question before we shut it down. What are your goals and aspirations for the future? Now, this can be in basketball or this could just be in life. And we'll start with you, Parker, since you're a 10th grader. We'll start with you.
My future goal is to make it in basketball, go far. And
If you had a chance to pick what college you go to, give me like your top 3.
South Carolina.
Boo, boo.
He's still in my college.
South Carolina, Alabama, or
LSU.
maybe.
All right, Jai. And what about let's go back to you, Parker. Outside of basketball, like what do you want to be? What are your goals and aspirations in life?
I want to go to nursing school and be an ultrasound tech.
Oh, that's awesome. Awesome career. Jai. In basketball and in your personal career.
I want to make it far in basketball. Like I want to go pro.
I can see it. It's not impossible now. Keep doing what you're doing. I think you have a great chance of making it there. And if you did, You be the first girl from Selma to make it pro. Well, Ashley Grimes, she came a few years after me. She did go play across seas, and she may be the only girl. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong to play pro ball, but you would be the first to make it to the WNBA if you did that. So good luck on that. That'd be an amazing story to cover. What about the colleges and your major or your career?
The college I want to go to LSU, South Carolina, or what's it called? Uh, that was really my top two, but I don't know what other college. That was
And
my
what
top
and
two.
what about what you may want to major in?
Uh, while I was majoring, I really want to go to school and get my CDL.
You want to drive trucks?
Yeah, man.
It's a lot of money in there. It really is. All right, Zariah. I think you're on mute, Zariah.
She still.
Try try it again. You just type it in the comments. I don't know what happens. Zariah's having some technical difficulties, but she is a senior with a great GPA. So I would love to hear from her. Maybe she'll join back and let us know her plans for the future. While we're wrapping this up, let's talk about what are some of your favorite things to hear from your coaches? Like, what are some of the things that they tell y'all, like the best quotes, the thing that gets y'all going? What are some things y'all love to hear from your coaches?
Let me see.
Or what do they do to get y'all like motivated?
Coach Walker, when he come there and say his little speech, I can't say it, but
Yeah, Coach Walker, shout out to you, Coach Walker. He's our Selma High School Teacher of the Year, and the kids last week spoke so highly of him. So shout out to Coach Walker. Zariah, can you hear us now? You can?
Yes, can y'all hear me?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna rebrand to my question again, guys. So I want to go for track. Where I want to go pro in track. I want to be able to run in college, run for Team USA. I really want to do that. My top schools are University of Miami, Sanford, and University of Tennessee. And wherever I go, I want to major in criminal justice. That's my top priority. And after that, I got to wait till I'm 23. I'm going to apply for the FBI.
Oh, okay. That's great. That's a great plan, and she's a senior, y'all. So she kind of has it mapped out. So shout out to you and best of luck to all of you ladies on your future endeavors. Now tell me about some of your favorite teachers. Like who are some of your inspiring teachers? And it could be at Selma High, or it could be just throughout your educational journey through Selma City Schools or Lowndes County. Just tell us about some teachers that really just put that spark in you guys.
Ms.
Coach
Robertson.
Walker.
I love you.
Y'all take turns and let's talk about how they inspired you all and what's so great about them.
Coach Walker just inspires me with everything. He lifts me up when I'm down. He's always positive. You never see him being negative. He just have that like energy that just make everybody happy. Like he just a great person overall.
Yes. Shout out to you, Coach Walker, again. Those kids last week. I mean, they really spoke highly of you, and she's doing the same thing. So, Coach, you must be doing something right in that classroom and also in that locker room. Jai.
The IS teacher, coach, right?
How you say?
Yeah, he's the East School Speech
Oh.
teacher.
How is he inspiring to you? And what makes him your favorite?
Every time I go to school, he'll send me in the hallway. He'll put me to the side, give me like he'll say something to motivate me in basketball. Or he'll call me out my class and we just have a talk.
That's good. That's good. And Coach Wright, he is the ISS teacher, and it may be weird, because they probably think that you're ISS all the time, but just like you said, pulling you to the side, just showing you that he's watching, that he cares, and he takes time to motivate you. Man, that's awesome. Because your motivation could come from the principal, it could come from the custodian, it could come from the lunch lady, it could come from anybody. So the fact that Coach Wright has taken interest, and takes his time to motivate you and help you keep going, man, that's amazing. So shout out to Coach Wright. He's a good guy as well. Zariah.
She's not a teacher, but Ms. Robertson, the principal, I really appreciate her. Like, she makes sure I'm going to class, I'm on top of everything. She always give me words of encouragement when it comes to basketball, even outside of basketball. If I'm having a bad day, I go to her, I talk, and she listens, and that's something that I appreciate, and I'm forever grateful for her.
All right. Shout out to Miss Robinson, the assistant principal at Selma High School, taking time off her administrative duties to check on little old Zariah. And man, it makes a difference. Just people, educators just letting y'all know that we care about y'all, that we see y'all, and that we're supporting. And I see Miss Curtis is in the comments. Teachers making a difference, and this is so amazing, and it truly is. Miss Benjamin says, shout out to Coach Walker for inspiring the young people. They talk about you daily. And that is facts. They always talk about Coach Walker. And Worm said, may God bless you all. And Miss Curtis has also said, we pray grace and favor over each and every one of you. May God order your steps to meet every goal. And ladies, with that being said, I think we have come to an end. Do you all have anything additional you would like to put out to my listeners and everyone that tuned in tonight?
Um,
Um,
Thanks to
y'all,
everyone who have donated to us, supported us, and everything else.
And tomorrow,
we really appreciate
say again, Zariah.
we really appreciate you guys. Like, we appreciate y'all.
Awesome. And what about tomorrow? Let's talk about what we want them to do tomorrow.
Come out and support.
Yes.
Give us the information for the game, just in case someone just tuned in.
We play Demopolis tomorrow at 6 o'clock at the Big Blue House.
All right. So Demopolis Smart. Go ahead.
I said, make sure y'all come to both games. We play tomorrow. The boys play Tuesday. Everybody, make sure y'all be there to support both teams.
And throughout the regular season, did Demopolis beat y'all? Well, no, they didn't beat y'all. Y'all beat them both times. Was it close or?
It wasn't close.
So we're not over nobody.
Yes, we're not overlooking anyone.
Right, because right now it's 0-0. You never know what may happen. So let's just say hypothetically, if you guys win tomorrow, what would the next game look like?
Brute.
All right, and what date would that be?
I don't know.
I think it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
So right. So listeners, so if they win on tomorrow, they will travel to Brutech on Wednesday to play Brutech for the area championship. And I'm not sure if it's all the same how it used to be, but it used to be like sub region, then region. But they have to win the game tomorrow to stay alive. So we're confident that we're gonna do just that on tomorrow. And then the boys play on Tuesday, 6 o'clock. They play Brutech. And so they have the same type of road to travel. If they beat Brutech, then they'll have to travel to Demopolis on Thursday. So in order for both teams to stay alive, they will have to win on tomorrow. The internet cut out. So we are going to continue and we're going to ask everybody in the community to come out tomorrow and Tuesday to support the Saints. Remember, tickets will only be available on GoFan. So please go ahead right now. Go ahead and go on GoFan and go ahead and buy your tickets. And shout out to everyone in the comments. Thank you, Miss Curtis. Thank you, Coach Morgan. He says, respect all and fear none. And they'll play Wednesday. If we win on tomorrow, we'll play Wednesday. The boys win on Tuesday. They'll play on Thursday. Worm says one day at a time. So thank you all for listening. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Lady Saints. I appreciate you so, so, so much. And I am looking forward to traveling this tournament journey with you guys and just watching you. So I appreciate you guys. Best of luck going forward. Thank you.